Well, this morning I want to discuss the topic of creeps. Um, what is a creep? Does a creep always have to look creepy? Does a creep always do shady things and creep around? No. Sometimes creeps are hard to recognize, but I'm going to give you some pointers here on how to recognize a true creep. The sad thing is, sometimes it can take a while for a creep to fully reveal himself, because that's what creeps do. They're very covert, they're very secretive and very shady. And so that's the problem. I wish creeps would come with the word creep written across their forehead so you could identify them, and creeps aren't always male. They come in the female form as well. Let's just jump right into this here. One of the main signs that you're dealing with a creep is that they just can't leave well enough alone. Is that they just continue to invade your space again and again and again. And they're never upfront. They're never honest. They're never open. They rarely use their real name. That's because they're a creep, because they're ashamed of what they really have to say, I guess. I don't know. I guess they have something to hide. I guess they're ashamed of their true feelings and opinions and ideas, or else they would, speak out openly. But instead, a creep, well, virtual creeps at least. Virtual creeps have a way of, rather than voicing their various opinions from one platform using their real name, they like to divide themselves up into hundreds and hundreds of different characters and speak through those. And that's okay, really, but the problem is, in their creepy brain, they actually think that you're fooled by this. They actually think that you don't know it's them. And I think that's the most insulting part of it. It's not that they make characters. It's not that they have fun with this imaginary thing, because that's okay. The most insulting thing is that they actually think you don't know it's them. A creep places himself intellectually above you and looks down on you like you're some kind of lost animal. And, okay, so that would be okay too, but the problem is they start invading your space with these pretend profiles. It's like being infested by roaches. They cannot leave well enough alone. They can't see you make a statement and leave it alone. They have to comment on everything you do. They have to make sure you're aware of their opinion, whether it's good or bad, on every little thing you say and do. They're just very creepy. They invade your boundaries. That's sort of a lame term from the 80s that my mom used to use. We used to make fun of her for it. But it's true. They don't know where the line is drawn. They don't have respect for other people. And what propels me to do this today is, you know what? I've held my tongue for a long time, waiting for my creep situation to slowly fade away, but I don't think it's fading away. It's just kind of lingering, just kind of floating. And so I want to ask you politely to please stop. I'm asking you to please leave me alone. It's over. Okay? Games are over. I told you up front, I am no longer interested. Games are over. And what I want to say is, people are entitled to whatever they want to say. Set up your own blog. Quit trashing other people's blogs. Quit marking your territory. My words are not your territory. Quit spraying them. I'm not fooled. Okay? I've told you from the very beginning I can sense you. I'm not a retard. But I have tolerated this. I'm trying to spare you the embarrassment. But let me end this with this. I had a dream recently. And this is going to make you hate me even more. You're probably going to deal with it even more by vandalizing one of my pages again. But I had a dream recently that I was sitting in an auditorium, and I was viewing a large stage, and the lights were off. But something was about to begin, and the audience was taking their places, and I sat there in the audience, and I watched this stage, and I knew something important was about to take place on the stage, and I leaned in and told the person right next to me, I said, "You know what I'm about to do?" And they said, "What?" I said, "I'm about to turn on the lights for that stage, and I'm going to show all the people who've been hiding in the wings." And I'm telling you this so you can bow out now. If this continues, if this harassment continues, not only am I going to turn on the lights, but I'm going to aim the spotlights on every creep who has bothered me during this time. I have exposed myself in complete honesty, with honest, innocent intentions. I am doing the things that I need to do. And I'm tired of the ridicule. I'm tired of the accusations. There is nobody on God's green earth that can stand and judge me. And I'm not going to waste my breath defending myself either. I don't know anyone an explanation. But I'm telling you now, it's time to leave me alone. It's time to go your own way. If you have conflicting ideas and opinions, good for you. Go set up your blog and voice them. Use your name, show your face, and leave my stuff alone.